It's week 3 of NFL matchups, and we have 4 games to break down for you. Each week, I'm picking the brains of sports anchors and experts across the country to get their picks for the hottest matchups. Joining me today, Sports Director Dennis O'Donnell for KPIX. Dennis, you up for the challenge this week? I got some tough ones, especially after a weekend just totally full of injuries for many teams.
Yeah, especially the 49ers. So the toughest game to call is going to be San Francisco. But as a whole, Katie, NFC West, much improved from last year. I'm ready to go.
All right, well, let's start with the hometown guys then. The 49ers traveling to face the New York Giants. Who's going to win this one?
Well, listen, the Giants or the 49ers aren't going to be the teams they thought they were going to be because you can't replace Saquon Barkley. You can't replace Nick Bosa. But what I found interesting in the 49ers win over the Jets, they have a lot of depth. They were prepared for injuries, not this many injuries. So with the 49ers take the field on Sunday, this is a possible scenario, Katie. No Garoppolo, no Raheem Mostert, no Tevin Coleman, no Nick Bosa, no Solomon Thomas, no Richard Sherman, possibly no George Kittle. If you take all those guys out of the lineup, I got to go with the New York Giants. What was interesting here to me is Saquon Barkley is out. The Giants couldn't run the football anyway. All eyes and the load is going to be on the young quarterback, Daniel Jones. If he can pass the ball, despite the Giants' porous offensive line, they can beat the 49ers because the 49ers are decimated.
Unfortunately, just a season with so many injuries, and we're only 3 weeks into it. Up next, the Los Angeles Rams on the road to Buffalo. Who are you going to pick for this one, the Rams or the Bills?
Well, the Rams are 2-0. The Bills are 2-0. But I'm more impressed with the Rams' victory because they came over the Dallas Cowboys and Philadelphia Eagles. Who the Bills beat? They beat the Jets and the Dolphins. Big deal. I think the Rams win this game because of Josh Allen. I know he had 417 yards passing and 4 touchdowns last week, but this week he's facing Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey, the high-paid quarterback. The matchup for me in this game is Stephon Diggs, 19 yards per reception last week against Jalen Ramsey. Where is Ramsey going to line up? Is he go one-on-one with Diggs, or does Diggs go to the other side? I'm going to go with the Rams. They're stay undefeated. They go to 3-0.
The 1-1 Cowboys facing an undefeated Seahawks team in Seattle. Who's going to win that one?
Well, both teams are coming out really exciting game. Seattle won and remain undefeated because they stopped Cam Newton at the 1-yard line. Dallas, a miraculous comeback. Jerry Jones, the shot of in his box, jacked out of his mind. Zerline kicks his field goal, and Dallas wins. The good news for Dallas is they're going to Seattle, where there's not going to be a 12th man, obviously. This is going to be a high-scoring game. Neither team has a great defense. I think the over is 49.5, but Seattle is going to win because Dallas has such troubles in the secondary. So take Seattle, take the over. I could see 60 points scored in this game.
And finally, the Detroit Lions are in Arizona to meet the Cardinals. Who's your pick there?
I have breaking news for you, Katie. This guy, Kyler Murray, former A's baseball draft pick, this guy is the real deal. He's the second coming of Russell Wilson. He's small, he's fast, he's elusive, he's accurate, he has targets on the field, Fitzgerald on one side, Hopkins on the other. But this is what I took away when Arizona beat San Francisco at Levi Stadium. This team actually has a defense. They can get to the quarterback. 3 sacks against the 49ers, 3 against Washington. But you know what, Katie? They can get off the field. The 49ers, 2 for 11 on 3rd down. Washington was 4 for 12. So this is a really balanced football team that gets lost in the shovel. When you think about the NFC West, you got the Rams, the Seahawks, the 49ers. Don't be surprised if Arizona ends up winning the NFC West. Arizona easy over the Lions. on Sunday.
All right, Dennis, thank you so much for your time and your expert picks this week. We'll see how all this plays out over the weekend. I'm Katie Johnston for CBS Local Sports.